Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for August 12th, 13th, and 14th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, a couple of things. This is just the introduction. It will be on all the videos. So if you're new here, then just go down to the timestamp where it says Crosswatchers, and then the timestamp, and you can bypass the introduction. I hope you listen and watch at least one time. Now, the other thing is I've been playing with my sound again, so let's see if this works. How's that? Okay, anyway, you know that this is the weekend, so I am using my decks. I am using my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards. I am also using my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. I will pull one from my over here, Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, for the overview, for the introduction, what's going on in the world, I am using my Waite Rider Traditional Tarot and my Colette Baron Reed The Good Tarot. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and I've infused all the decks with Reiki energy. But remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to the Spirit of God, Holy Spirit, Source, whoever that is to you, and just let the words flow. Okay, so a couple of things before we do this. You know that I'm always going to go through the just what's going on in the stars, because, you know, we were told to watch the heavens, watch the universe, watch the stars. Now, you know the 11th at, 9:35 p.m. is that full moon. And, you know, so this is that time to release, relinquish, and request. And release what's holding you back, relinquish what you don't need anymore, and request the good stuff. Then what we're going to be doing is we'll be going into the 12th, 13th, 14th. And yes, you could still be doing this 3 days before, the day of, and the 3 days after that full moon. And then it becomes the waning moon. And as it wanes, it gets smaller. And as it gets smaller and smaller, and it leads to that new moon. But that's a little bit down the road, 2 weeks down the road. Anyway, that's when you do a lot of releasing, when it's waning. However, we're still in that time period. Now, we've also had the Lion's Gate. Now, I have heard that the Lion's Gate portal closes. I've heard on the 11th, but I've also heard on the 14th, 15th, and 16th. So we still have a lot of that metaphysical energy going on, especially with that portal energy. So, lots of things were conjuncting and squaring with that full moon. You know, we had Uranus squaring, we had Saturn conjuncting, and then there was also some that were joining it, some were, conjuncting and sextiling and opposing. So those are all very strong energies for this 11th. So again, you know, 3 days before, 3 days after. I like to see it more around the day before, the day of, and the day after, but it's really strong stuff. And, you know, the fact that Leo, the planets that were in Leo were opposing and squaring with Aquarius, because Aquarius and Leo usually can partner very well together. But there's a little bit of an irritation there. There's a little bit of an irritation. So we will see what we will see around those dates. The 14th, we jump to the 14th now, and we have Mars in Taurus, and that's trining Pluto, which is retrograde, in Capricorn. Both of those are at 26 degrees. Trining is a very positive. They're really working together. Mars is the god of war, the planet of war, the energy of war, also Aries energy. Pluto is about destruction and transformation. And, you know, Taurus and Capricorn, both of these are earth energy. So the 14th could have some very interesting revelations, interesting news happening. So then we also have on the 14th, we have the Leo, the sun in Leo, opposing Saturn, which is retrograde at in Aquarius. Now they're a little bit off. The sun's 20 degrees, while Saturn is 24 degrees. So that's an interesting little thing. But remember, Saturn in Aquarius, I've been saying it since it went there. It is all about truth versus illusion, lies versus truth, reality versus, you know, what is really real, what is it that we believe it to be real. So now Leo is very, likes to think of themselves, or likes to think of Leo as very open and very honest. So now we have the sun and we have Saturn. They're both opposing each other. Again, what does that mean? It could, again, revelations, things coming out, things that we might not even have been aware of. So the 14th, so the 11th, important energies, very strong energies, very digging things up energies. The 14th has a continuation, but it's pulled in some different planets. Well, Leo, well, they've made different types of arrangements, okay? So it's kind of like, well, if you don't see it this way, well, let's try to work this out, and maybe you need to see it from a different point of view, okay? So interesting. We'll see what happens. I know that the Lionsgate has been very transformational, so we will just see what we will see. Anyway, let's go on. And again, if you want to bypass, just go down and, click on the timestamp. I'll put that in there. Also, too, take a moment, like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. Lots of likes helps to get the algorithms things and lets the videos be seen. Okay, let's see what we've got here. To higher power. What's going on in the world that we need to know about, or you want to share, or how do you want to work this out? How's that? Let's see. Here we go. Now 3 cards. We'll put them down. Here we are. First card. Okay, now this is reversed. Reversed has a little stronger energy to me. Some people will read it as the opposite, but I just look at it as very stronger energies. Now, we have a 4. So we have a 4 of Pentacles. 4 is stability, organization. It's also leadership energy. It's very stable type of energy. However, this is our money energy. This is giving, receiving. This is what, with this card itself, this is keep your money close at hand and watch your money. I'm getting, a lot of times the 4 of Pentacles, the 4 of Earth, because this is an Earth energy. This is Capricorn, Taurus. Yeah, we have Capricorn and Taurus doing stuff right now. And it's also Virgo. Virgo's going to be joining the party soon enough. But there's a lot of reciprocity. There's a lot of giving and receiving. Sometimes this is giving and receiving of your own nature. I am getting the watch your money. Watch your money. Watch what's happening with the money. Watch what, and I don't necessarily, feel that it's so much the protection of money as much as it is the just follow the money. Follow the money energy here. Now this king sits there and has the money under his feet. He's holding the money and the money is crowning him. So this is important for him. He also has a very protective stance, or no, he's not standing, a protective way of, maintaining the money. So again, there's a lot of follow the money type of energy with this 4 of Pentacles. Your next card is, so now again, reversed. We have the 8 of Swords. Now, Swords energy is our Aquarius. We have Aquarius opposing Leo right now. It is also our Gemini, and it's our Libra. It is about thoughts, processes, hearing news. It's about, making plans. Now, the 8 of Swords. 8 is unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities. But in this picture, the woman looks like she is actually, and this is a feminine energy, she looks like she is being held where she's at. She's got, she's standing in some water, so the water in itself may be a little slippery. I'm kind of feeling like she's worried about falling in the mud. At the same time, there are swords that are, are they guarding her? Are they keeping her in? Are they keeping her from the castle? The interesting thing about it, so we have 3 on one side, we have 5 on the other. 3 swords, the number 3 usually is about celebration. It's also about creativity. But then we have the 5 swords, and 5 is about change. Interesting part, the woman doesn't move. She's standing there. She looks bounded. She looks like she's got, these not ropes per se, but these cloths that are holding her back. She does have the ability to move. However, I feel like she's a little bit on the slippery slope. I feel like she's a little bit afraid to move because she doesn't quite know what's underneath her feet. And I always get different vibes from the cards. It could be the same card. I could read this the next time and say, oh, you're going to escape. Well, all of this is about feeling, this is basically feeling trapped. This is feeling like you can't move. However, all she really has to do is, well, we don't know. We don't know. Is her hands behind her bound? But because all she really has to do is have some trust, and she has to wiggle herself free. But we don't really know what's going on in the background. She could possibly kind of wiggle her head out. So in some ways she is trapped, and in some ways she really can break free. And there is, there is a way out of this. Except, again, we don't know how tightly her hands behind her are bound. So she might just feel, so this is all about illusion of being trapped. This is all illusion about, I can't make my move. I can't do anything about it. Again, so this is follow the money. Are we feeling trapped? Are we feeling like we really can't do anything? There's an illusion to this, but there's also a reality to it. We don't know how bound her hands behind her are. Next card is, interesting with that. So now we have a court card, but again, it is all reversed. And this is a 20. So it's a 2 tens. Tens are transitional energies. So 1 new beginning, 0 is God's source energy. So we have a 2 and we have a 0. 0, again, God's source energy. Now we also have 2s, which are crossroads, decisions. It's which way do we want to go? It's also coming together. Now, Judgment card, Major Arcana, Judgment card comes before the world says everything is done and good job. This is where we really look at things very carefully. We have to take responsibility for what we've done, for our part. And yet at the same time, once we do take that responsibility, we are now free to move forward. So here she is, she's bound up. She is kind of like, what can I really do? Well, look and see, what part did you play? And it doesn't mean, I'm not doing this as a personal reading. I'm doing this as a universal world reading. what part did we collectively, or what did the world collectively play? And, where are we going to, we have to look at things honestly if we want to move forward, okay? But this does show moving forward energy. This is definitely, we're a little bit stuck, but once we look at things and we really, and again, who is we? The world, the universe. It just means that there is an opportunity to get out of whatever this is, okay? Okay, so now 2 cards. Well, let's go and do the Colette Baron read, because 2 energies we didn't read. One is our fire or rods energy, or wands energy, and that is our Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, passionate, burning, and determined. And we did not look at our Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, which is our water energy. And that is that's very spiritual. That's very, it flows. It's romantic. It's also, just very emotional energy too. So let's see what we have going on here with okay, there we go. Well, that's very interesting, and that is, a lot of this is confirmation, because we have that 4 of earth energy again. We have the 4 of pentacles energy here. And again, it is about, it does have the watching, the control, the follow the money. So we may feel trapped. There is something moving. We're going to be, we have to look at it. We have to face it. We can move on to something more positive. Remember, the World card follows this, meaning, hey, there's so much more to happen. We're just at a little bit of a stalemate. We're a little bit stuck here. So now be honest, move forward. But again, the 4 of earth is validation for the 4 of pentacles. And again, I'm getting that watch the money, follow the money. There's a little bit of being careful with the money, but at the same time, there's reciprocity with the money. So let's see what this all means. Let me know, please, because, let me know what you read into these. Let me know what you're reading, because I hear so many people, they say, okay, I see it this way too. If it's reaching you, the message gets delivered. we will see what we will see. Okay, take a moment again to like, share, subscribe, click on that bell for notification, and we will then start our readings now. Hello, my Cappies, and how are you today? Well, let's see what we've got going on. What does higher power want to say or have to say for my Capricorns? Let's see. There's just a sense of, I keep getting this, and again, that Pluto in Capricorn. This is that time for transformation. We're like on the precipice of this. It's getting stronger each day, each weekend, and it's time. I do feel like this is, like you're being empowered again. How's this? But it's charging up. You're charging up. You're getting ready. You're still charging, but you're feeling more of the push. You're feeling more of the push. You're feeling more of the empowerment. Okay? Your battery's not quite full enough yet, but it's getting there. It's getting there. Anyway, this is going to be one of those weekends that's going to help with the recharging of your battery. And it's going to help to repower you, to help power you up again. Okay, higher power, what do we have to say besides what I just said for my Capricorns? Here go 1, 2, and 3. 3 cards. Nothing is reversed. First card is 2 of water. 2 of water, emotional commitment, emotional, not challenge, an emotional joining on a quest. Okay, on a quest. Anyway. 2s are choices, decisions, coming together also. Water is our Cancer, our Pisces, and our Scorpio energy. So yes, think of, Scorpio South Node. We also have Neptune in Pisces, so a lot of dreams, a lot of deep things being revealed. Also, too, Pluto, very associated with Scorpio type of energy. Again, it's like things are starting to, it's like it's making that turn. It's making that loop. It might be a big loop, but like Pluto's starting to pay attention a little more to Capricorn energies to say, well, we got to fix this now. We've done a lot of tearing down, and we're getting ready to fix this. However, the 2 of water is a coming together, is a joining together, is a let's go on this emotional quest together. I do feel it's a quest. Let's go on this new journey together. So this could be a new person in your life, or it could be someone who's already in your life, and you both have this, let's clear things up and let's get moving and let's decide, do we want to be together? Do we not want to be together? The thing with the 2 of water is a definite yes, we want to be together. Anyway. This is a relationship that continues to grow closer. Forgiveness. The powerful resolution of a conflict. Like I said, that Pluto energy, it's been so destructive, and now now it's kind of like it wants to start doing its transformation. It wants to start doing the phoenix, rising from the ashes. So just when you thought hope was gone, there's hope. Next card is the Queen of Fire. Well, talking about rising from its ashes. Now, the Queen, underlying energy, because they all have underlying energies, the court cards at least, that is water, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. So, again, that water energy. Fire is our Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Leo and Aries are very strong right now. We're in Leo season. So the Queen is, she stands in her glory. She stands in her power. But this Queen rises even above that. This Queen is like, I want to do what I want to do. Now, so many ways the Queen has really held herself back. Again, this is that time to, it's going to even say, does it say this? Yes, stretch your wings and fly. Stop. The restraints are coming off. Think back to the 8 of Swords in the introduction. For you, my Capricorns, the restraints are coming off. The restraints are, you're either freeing yourself from those restraints or somebody is helping you. But I feel like the Queen of Fire is more a case of you are, like I said, becoming empowered. You are throwing these restraints off. Now, it doesn't mean, because you have that 2 of water, it doesn't mean that you're doing it all alone. But, and this could also be somebody that's really encouraging you to start something that's really big or even continue something that's really big. But the Queen of Fire is strong. The Queen of Fire is bold. And she is someone that, that goes after what she wants. Okay? So anyway, confident, warm, intelligent, and graceful. I do love that. I mean, she looks kind of scary there, too. I mean, in a good way, huh? Anyway, stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. So this is you standing in your power, okay? You need to believe in yourself more. You need to believe in yourself again. Next card, 3 of Fire. So now we have that fire energy again. So we have a 2 and a 3. We have a 3, which is creativity, celebration, the power of 3. Again, we have that fire energy. This is growth. This is being, this is the money coming in. This is what you've been working for, okay? You've been putting this out there, putting this out there, putting this out there. This is that return on investment. This also has a lot of spiritual energy returning. So there's, this part of the 3 of Fire I'm feeling for you is when what I'm saying, expect a miracle. Always expect a miracle. Every day expect miracles. Anyway, abundance, things looking very good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans. So it's a time where you can actually start thinking about the future again. Okay? So let's see what we have. I love this for my Capricorns, but remember, I told you it's starting to loop, but the loop is still kind of in the coming back to us type of energy. It's not quite there, though I do think that you might hear something about some money coming. So a respite with money. Anyway, let's see what we have here for my Capricorns, Higher Power with John Holland, Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. Here we go. Crown Chakra. We have a 7. 7 is a divine number. It's a divine umbrella. It's a divine covering, divine intervention, sometimes divine interference. But the Crown Chakra, remember I said, expect a miracle. Expect miracles, plural. Okay? The Crown chakras are where your soul, spirit, and physicality meet. Now they're all throughout your body. They're below, they're above, they're all around you. But the 7 main ones that people talk about is, basically the root to the heart, which is kind of the physical chakras. And then there's the heart to the crown, which is more your metaphysical chakras. And they do all work together. And when they're working in harmony, it's lovely. But the crown chakra is that connection with God's source, is that prayer, is that, hey, please, I'm expecting miracles. I'm going to keep expecting miracles. I'm going to keep expecting miracles. So make sure that whatever this is, that you just don't let disillusionment, don't let disappointment enter. Okay? Expect that miracle. Now, I'm going to use this deck. I bought it off of Amazon. It's been in my cart for a while. So let's see if you can see it here. Anyway, it was not expensive. Angels of Abundance Oracle card, so it's not tarot, and it's by Doreen Virtue and Grant Virtue. Not sure if she still endorses these or not. But I thought, and then when it came back that they had gone down a little bit more, I'm like, okay, because they weren't expensive. Anyway, let's see. It's a nice positive little energy, positive little thing about, and I do love angels and I do love abundance. So let's see what we've got for my Capricorns. I might be doing this more on the weekend, I think. So let's see what we have here for my Capricorns. Capricorns, angels, can you give us an encouraging word for our Capricorns? Here we go. Dreams of abundance. So, dreams of abundance. Very pretty card. But you're not going to be able to read this, so I'm going to just put it down here and you might, I'll read it. As you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. So keep a journal. That's me. Keep a journal. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal because they contain valuable insights that will help you manifest your desires into reality. Love that. Love that for you, my Cappies. I love it. So dreams, especially right now, dreams are very important. Anyway, let's see what we have here. What crystal or energy for my Capricorns we have that would be helpful. Orange calcite, boosting self-esteem. You have to believe in yourself too. Expressing sexuality, psychological healing, energetic living. My Capricorns, you're starting to get to the upside again. Can you feel it? I hope you can. I hope you can. I know you've been suffering for a while, but now things, like I said, it's looping, so maybe it's looping this way. How's that? Anyway, my Capricorns, take a moment, please, to like, share, subscribe, click on that bell for notifications. It's really important that the likes kind of blow the algorithm away. Anyway, more importantly, this is the most important part, my Cappies. Always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.